Today I'm going to teach you an easy left-hand pattern that makes any song sound beautiful, sensitive, and emotional. This pattern got so popular I got invited to do a TED Talk on it.
8 simple notes on piano. That's it. I call it my secret sauce piano pattern.
Part 1, I'm going to demo it to you so you know exactly how it sounds. In part 2, I'm going to teach you note by note how to play it. In part 3, I'll teach you the foolproof method to learn this fast and get it on autopilot. This step is super important. Please don't skip step number 3. All right, let's get started. All right, so here's what it's going to sound like when it's finished, and trust me, it's easier than it looks. Now check this out, if you use this pattern with any song, it automatically makes it beautiful. So I can play Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars with the pattern. Or I can even take a hip hop song like Lollipop by Lil Wayne, it still sounds beautiful. You could even take Mary Had a Little Lamb, it's still gonna sound good. Boom, automatically beautiful. All right, so now I'm gonna show you the pattern note by note. So if you're excited to learn, go ahead and smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. All right, so you're gonna start with your pinky on C, and it's gonna be 8 notes. It's gonna be C, G, C, G, D, G, C, G. That's it, you just repeat those 8 notes over and over. So if I play it a little faster, it's gonna sound like this. And a bit faster, it's gonna sound like this. Now, once you have that down pat, you can actually shift this same pattern to other notes and it still sounds amazing. So I can take the same shape and I can lift my hand and I can plop it down on A and play the same pattern, still sounds good. Or I can shift it to an F, still play it again. Or any note on the keyboard. So now you just learned a whole bunch of patterns. How cool is that? All right, so the next part is the important part. There's a 2-step foolproof system to learn this fast and get it on autopilot. Please do not skip this step. It's absolutely critical to learn this the right way. But first, I made a simple cheat sheet with the exact notes for this pattern as well as the notes for each chord. There's a few chords out there that you will have to play some black notes, and this cheat sheet will outline that for you. So to get the cheat sheet, click the link in the upper right or in the description, enter your name and email, hit submit, and download your cheat sheet here. All right, so there's a 2-step system to learn this fast. Step 1 is called the added note strategy. Here's how it works. First, you're gonna take just the first 2 notes of the pattern, so C and G, and you're gonna practice that 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, and do it 8 times. Then you add 1 note. So C, G, C. You practice those 3 notes 8 times. Then you add another note. So C, G, C, G. Practice that 8 times. Then C, G, C, G, D. Practice that 8 times and repeat this process until you've got through the entire pattern. This strategy will help you learn it 1 step at a time so you don't get overwhelmed and frustrated. All right, then step 2 is a very powerful technique that's gonna solidify this in your muscle memory. And by the way, if you want even more of these strategies, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. All right, so to get this on autopilot so you can play it without even thinking about it, you wanna use the 4 rhythm strategy. It's pretty simple. All you do is you start off with rhythm number 1, sounds like this: long, short, long, short, and you play the entire pattern 4 times using this rhythm, it's gonna sound like this. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, and do that 4 times. After that, you take rhythm number 2. It's gonna be short, long, and play it 4 times, sounds like this. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Once you do that 4 times, you take rhythm number 3, which is long, short, and you play it 4 times, sounds like this. Long, short, long, short. Once you play that 4 times, you finally take rhythm number 4, which is short, long, and play it 4 times, sounds like this. Short, long, short, long. Trust me, students always tell me once they complete all 4 rhythms, it just feels like the pattern is, quote, in their fingers and they can play it much faster and on autopilot like this. All right, next up, if you want to learn some simple but impressive sounding piano songs, click here. Or if you have trouble getting 2 hands coordination and you want the top hands together exercises, click here.